Hey there, and welcome back to From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. Before we get started, another quick reminder, go ahead and click our link tree link down there and go check out our Fanatics creator page or creator storefront. Uh, Once you do, you'll go on here and you'll see this. You can scroll down, take a look at all of these Razorback apparel, merch, any kind of thing that you would need. They've got it on there.
Oh,
Go ahead and go check it out.
there we go.
But Fish, regular season's coming to an end for basketball. It's bittersweet. It's been a really fun team to watch this year.
We've had some good highs, maybe a
That's
low or two, but like we've had a lot, mostly highs.
mostly highs, especially Darius Acuff. Again, if you have not been tuning in to every men's basketball game, I highly suggest that you do.
At this
Darius
point, if you
Acuff,
haven't, you've missed a lot.
yeah, you missed so many good
You've
things.
missed a lot of great things.
I mean, over the last 10 games, I think Acuff is averaging like 26 points a game.
It's unheard of.
It's insane. But senior night tomorrow night against Texas. Hog fans will be saying goodbye to a longtime Hog. Didn't expect him to stick around this long in Trevin Brazil.
I'm
And
not fully buying it yet. I think we're gonna get like one of those Alabama deals.
I would not hate that for Brazil. But the funny thing to me is there's another senior on this team, and I'll pull this up right now.
Wait,
John
wait,
Calipari.
there we go.
He puts out a tweet specifically saying Brazil and Pringle, it's their last home game as a Razorback. Malik Ewan is a senior, but he has another year of eligibility. Say what you want about the guy. I'm never going to turn down returning a big.
And I think like if he came back next year, his role would probably be different and like more suited towards him.
Yeah, like definitely still have to go into the portal and get some more experienced bigs. I mean, the last 2 years have shown we have not prioritized the bigs, and that needs to be something that's addressed this offseason because that's been our Achilles heel. Like any team that's got a big physical front court typically has their way with Arkansas, unless Darius Acuff just goes off.
Yeah, most our guards just get it. I'm ready for us. Like that guy Florida had, that Nigerian,
Mm-hmm.
that guy's amazing.
Yeah, we just need what we need is like what Kentucky had a few years ago, an Oscar Sheboy. We need an Oscar Sheboy.
Yeah. Or hell, even like a Zach Eady. I think I would take that at this point.
I would definitely take a Zach Eady.
Yeah. I don't know. Cal's had good bigs. I mean, he had AD, Cat, Sheboy. Just anything.
Willie
anything
Cauley Stein.
Yeah, any one of those three. Or the guy Miami. I'm going blank on his name. Bam.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo.
Dude, just anything like that, Cal.
Oh yeah, that would be huge. But right now we're focused on the Texas Longhorns coming into Fayetteville tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on ESPN2. Hogs in the matchup predictor, heavy favorites, and they should be.
What's the line at 7.5? I think I would take that.
Yeah,
I think I would. We're at home. Yeah, I'll say that. Tough loss on Saturday. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a get back game.
no, yeah, Florida just. Hey, we played a couple minutes of very good basketball. Had the lead there for a minute, but then Florida just out physicaled us. They played great defense. They locked down the paint. They made problems for Acuff. They made problems for everybody, really.
That's a team we just don't match up well with.
No, not at all.
It's in the past, though. I mean, I hope we don't see them till very late in the tournament.
I hope we don't see him at all.
Yeah, me too. Let's look. So I guess Texas's best guys are probably Swain and Mark.
Yeah, Mark had a big game last game, but historically, Tremont Mark has not played well against the Razorbacks.
Didn't you say he averages like 1 point a game or something like that?
He did last year. He scored 2 points in 2 games.
It's amazing. I hope he does the same thing.
I do too. I do not want to see Tremont Mark just completely just become a flamethrower against us. Nothing against Tremont Mark. He was the best player on that Arkansas team that he was on. But
that was a bad team.
he's playing for little brother down in Austin. And I'm going to back that up with some stats because Arkansas holds that all-time record 89-68 against Texas. So say what you want. In basketball, Texas is little brother.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think. Texas, their coach is Miller, Sean Miller.
Yeah, I think so.
He used to be at Xavier, Arizona, I think. He was pretty cold then. I don't hate him. There's something about him I kind of like. I know
he's got that burnt orange. That's all I need, honestly.
Yeah, I don't absolutely hate him, but he, I don't know. He's not Bucky, so he is big brother in the state of Texas, I guess. But that's not saying a lot in basketball.
Nah, I'm saying big brother in Texas right now is Houston.
Yeah. I'm trying to think back to history-wise. I don't think – Houston would probably be the basketball school in Texas.
And, I mean, currently still Houston, and second place behind them is Texas Tech.
Probably so. I don't remember TCU ever being worth a damn. I don't remember A&M, no. I think they've made a Sweet 16 a couple times. Texas probably did something with Kevin Durant.
Surprisingly, the state of Texas, not historically a basketball state.
I feel like if Texas did produce basketball players, they would just go to Arkansas or Kansas.
I mean, they've got plenty of talented basketball players, but yeah, they go out of state to play.
Yeah, because everything down there is football focused.
No, yeah. I mean, Eric Musselman dipped his toes down there, took Anthony Black. Wasn't Jordan Walsh also from Texas?
I think so. And then, I think Cal's going to dip his toes down there and get Anthony Black Jr.
Beckham. Yeah. I would love for that.
I think it would just bring back nostalgia.
It would. Give me Beckham. I'll take Beckham every day of the week.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping Darius Acuff had a couple little siblings, but
honestly, I wouldn't even take them because there's no way that they could meet the standard.
I don't know why.
Right now, here is the current CBS bracketology projection. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this little quadrant for Arkansas, to be honest.
I think I'm more afraid of Florida than UConn.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. If you're going to get a 1 seed as a 5 seed, you want UConn. I'm going to say that, and somehow UConn's going to run us out of the gym like last time we played them, but I'd rather play UConn than Arizona, definitely Michigan and Duke, hands down.
Oh, yeah. I think I would say that one. I would not like to be St. John's and play Arizona.
Yeah. I also don't think St. John's is as good as everybody's trying to make them out to be.
They had that one really good run, that win streak they had.
Yeah, and also
I'm telling you, I'm always going to be a little. Patino's coaching, I'm going to be a little nervous about it.
Also, are we going to sit here and pretend that Gonzaga's a 4 seed?
Dude, that's one team I would be licking my chops to play. I remember a couple of years ago, they were favored against us, and I think it was the Sweet 16.
It was.
Yeah, we somehow we beat them. Trey Wade Destiny game.
Trey Wade from the corner 3 will live on in my mind on repeat.
And then Chet Holmgren fouling out. Chet Holmgren fouling out. That was pretty funny too.
Drew Timmy really annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like that guy.
He was like one of the few like old people back then.
Yeah.
God, still has A&M making the tournament.
Bucky, your little magic run at the beginning of conference play is saving your season. And trust me, your little lucky run is not going to happen every year.
I'm looking at it right now. Texas A&M basketball schedule. I'm really hoping they drop these next two. Okay. They're playing right now against Kentucky.
Oh, the mid-off.
Yeah, the mid-off. I like that. 32-31 Kentucky currently. Then they got LSU. I don't know. If they split those, they still might not make it.
They'll be flirting with it.
There'll be a bubble. I guess a bubble team is what they call it.
Yeah, definitely be a bubble. But speaking of that, there's already games currently going on. Kind of hard to pick those, but this weekend is the last weekend of the regular season, and let's go game by game and kind of just go with our gut feeling on how all of these SEC games are going to go. Arkansas at Missouri. Congrats, Missouri. You sold out your stadium. Your Super Bowl is here, and you're going to lose it. Arkansas is taking that one.
I think we'll sneak it out, too.
Oklahoma at Texas.
I'll go with Texas.
Yeah, congrats, little bro. You can go beat up on your little step cousin across the river.
We got the toilet bowl down in Oxford this weekend.
That one, I would say it's for pride, but there's no pride.
There's no pride.
I guess give me Chris Beard.
I won't be watching it if we're being honest, but
no, I'm not watching that game at all. I'm not going to turn it on and watch that noon. That's not even a mid-off. I don't even know what to call that.
It's the toilet bowl. Like the winner gets double ply toilet paper from Charmin.
No, they get single ply.
That's a good game. Tennessee, yeah. They just played and Tennessee snuck it out on the road. I got lucky. I hit that live on Tennessee like plus 250.
Give me Vandy.
Dude, I think I'll roll Tennessee, actually. So we'll split that one.
We'll split. Georgia, Mississippi State.
I don't know. I think I'm biased to Georgia because they beat us so bad that one game. So, like, Mississippi State's also not good. Give me the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm going Georgia.
All right.
Florida, Kentucky. Florida is just going to completely mop Kentucky off.
Whatever that line is, unless it's like minus 30, I'm going to take Florida.
Yeah, like Kentucky fans, they're going to be out of the building by halftime.
Yeah, I agree with you. Then you'll be seeing the Fire Pope tweets on Twitter, like having a full-on meltdown.
That's another thing I love about Kentucky and the Kentucky fan base is you go hire a guy with 0 tournament wins. He gets here and he's coaching like a coach that has 0 tournament wins coming into Kentucky, and you're pissed about it.
Dude, imagine if they hadn't made the Sweet 16 last year.
Oh, if they got bounced in the first or second round, Pope would already be gone.
Maybe so. I don't know who Kentucky thinks they're logistically going to get. I don't think Cal's going back. I feel pretty confident there.
Yeah, I can say that's probably safe.
I don't know. I don't think they would want Chris Beard.
Probably not.
Chris Beard has like a losing record at Ole Miss, like a losing conference record at Ole Miss, which is kind of crazy.
You think they go pick up Patino for a little last hurrah?
Dude, Patino is old. I think that would be sick if they did it. They're gonna
Honestly, that might be their best move.
What Kentucky Twitter is going to tell you though is that they're going to go get Billy Donovan. That's what they're going to tell you, and they're going to be fully convinced of it. It may happen.
It's not.
I don't think
not. They're not getting Donovan.
God, I hope they end up with another Mark Pope or worse.
Because I mean, they're not going to get Golding.
No, Golden set.
He already won a title at Florida. Like
he's got 10 years there, probably.
There's no reason for him to leave.
Well, going back to that, remember when they ran off? Was it Mark White? Now he's at Georgia.
Yes,
I think that's his name, Mark White. I'm pretty sure, but Mark White is not a bad coach.
No,
they just upgraded.
Big time.
That's just what happened. They got lucky. Like, there's no way you thought that the Florida coach is going to be this good. I really think he's like a new wave coach too. Is what's scary.
I'm gonna say it. Kentucky is gonna be the next UCLA of blue bloods.
I can see it. Yeah, I think so. I just don't think they understood like what they were losing with Cal. Like just getting three top 30 players a year. At any program, that's insanity.
Hated it. It didn't work. You remember, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. What game are we on now? A&M, LSU. I'm going to call the upset. Give me the Tigers.
You know, we bashed Bucky a lot. We bashed Texas A&M a lot. And we're going to keep that trend going. Give me LSU. No, LSU.
I mean, the first game they played, it was like 3 points. Like, hell, anything's possible.
Yeah, and they played it at Texas A&M. I mean, LSU is not as bad as they are on paper.
I agree.
I mean, they've got some talented pieces. Give me the Tigers to push A&M from securely in the field to on the bubble.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, all right. God, I hope LSU. I hope. Please LSU. Let's put these Aggies out of their misery and put them in the kennel. Something tells me a lot of the men in that fan base like to be in the kennel.
Something tells me you're probably right. Oh man.
Go down. Then Auburn, Alabama.
I think that's gonna be a bloodbath. They both hate each other.
I think Auburn beat them earlier this year.
Auburn has a talented team. They just don't have that good of a coach, and Alabama's going to win.
Okay, food for thought. Bruce Burrell comes back to coaching next year, but not at Auburn.
Where at?
Maybe 2 years. Kentucky. Food for thought. Bruce Pearl's a good coach. I'm
not going to say he's a bad coach, but that would be so funny.
Oh, my God. Then Steven will follow his dad to Kentucky and get a sweetheart deal with the coach in waiting.
Oh, man. All that Kroger money up there.
Kroger. Honestly, have you been to Kroger recently?
Not in a while.
If it's not Publix or Walmart, I'm usually not grocery shopping.
If it ain't Tyson Razorback nuggets, I don't want it.
Oh, yeah.
Big Tyson backers.
Always support Tyson. I'm honestly, I'm not against his son being AD.
Say that again.
I'm not against his son being AD.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Just anything to
But
keep Tyson money coming.
in the realm of athletic director talk, do you see the interesting stuff going on today?
I saw Kentucky's AD. Did he resign or retire?
He's like retiring, and supposedly the Twitter wizards are saying that Hunter Yurachek might want to take that job. And
I'm begging, Kentucky.
Please take him.
We'll give you Yurachek, $2 million in NIL and a Whataburger gift card. If you get Hunter Yurachek on your campus full time, you can have about anything you want.
Oh, and you know what? Hunter Yurachek fits the University of Kentucky so well. If you want me to elaborate, I will. And I will. So Hunter Yurachek is incompetent, is not going to make a good football hire, is too afraid to pull the trigger on doing anything baseball-wise. I mean, the best things he's done at Arkansas were bringing Eric Musselman, which was just a shot in the dark that he got right, and then being friends with John Tyson to get John Calipari. So, I mean, his best hires are basketball. So Kentucky, take him away.
I would hate to be a school and have him on the football surge. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, no. It is very interesting, the timing of Mitch Barnhart leaving Kentucky. Like, supposedly him and Cal did not get along great. Didn't push him out, but I mean, pressure was there. Like, no one's naive enough to not believe that. But it's interesting that his replacement is not a fan favorite right now, and now he is expecting to retire.
Yeah, I could see it. Honestly, if Kentucky really wanted to send an FU to Arkansas, they should try to get Cal as their AD.
Yeah, something's still telling me that there's not going to be much Cal love in that program.
Yeah. I don't see it, but God, I would be pissed.
Oh, I would. Now, if Cal hadn't got us a Final Four and then retired and then became their AD, sure, I really don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather Dream World, Cal or Yurachek leaves us, goes to Kentucky, and then we just let Cal run both, AD and basketball coach.
He would do a better job than Yurachek.
Oh yeah, easy. I mean, if he just raises money, that's all I would be. I'd be elated with that.
Me too. Me too. Also, shout out to the baseball team. Took down Oral Roberts today, 10-2.
How did they finish on the series last weekend? I didn't even look.
So, terribly ugly loss Friday night, 4-3 to UT Arlington. But then rebound and win 9-0 and 11-0 to win the series. But I'm not sugarcoating it. Last week until the weekend looked very ugly for the Hogs. You have Arkansas State come in for a 2-game midweek. You get outscored in those 2 games 12-5. You split it. your win against Arkansas State was 1-0.
Ugh.
Terrible. And you just get the crap beat out of you in Baum Walker 12-4 against Arkansas State.
Ooh. I'm still not a fan of those in-state games. But, like, dude, I don't know. You're right. I'm a little disappointed with the current baseball program.
I'm sure they'll turn it around and get my hopes up, and something will happen in the postseason. But just win one already.
Oh, I think Van Horn is like 67, right? I mean, he's probably. Dude, I hope I'm pulling for him. Like, I hope he gets it. It's just time's kind of ticking on him at this point.
Time's ticking, and I mean, since he's been head coach, Florida's won a title, LSU's won multiple, Mississippi State's won one, Ole Miss has won one,
Florida,
Vandy.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you want to hear something crazy? Us in Oklahoma have like the same amount of championship game appearances.
That's terrible.
Oh no. And they're like historically not that great of a baseball school.
We'll let Dave kick it around until he's done, and then Tony, come home, reclaim your seat of glory, and come on back to Baum.
Oh yeah. Coming from SF to Fayetteville, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be pretty cool. And I'm going to bring it up too. Shout out to Taylor Green and Mike Washington. Combine, both of them, their draft stocks are shooting up like skyrockets. Like it's showing how insanely bad our defense was last year.
When you have a quarterback that runs a 4.37, how do you win 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, combined, like Washington ran a 4.3. Was it 4.33?
Yes.
And then Taylor Green ran a 4.37. You have both of those guys in the same backfield to win 2 games.
It makes no sense.
Ron Roberts, the defensive expectations are on, like, it's below the floor. You can literally put anybody out there and it'll probably be better than it was last year.
Hell, if we had like there's 16 teams in the SEC now. Hell, if we rank like 8th next year, we're gonna think we just hired like the next Nick Saban on defense.
Oh yeah. Even if we have like the 10th best defense, I think we've got a genius over here. And I mean, Ron Roberts is a good DC. Not saying that he's not, but defensively, we've been so bad, especially recently. I mean, historically, Arkansas has never, like, name one time that anybody's been like, "Oh, that Arkansas defense."
There's that one stretch at the end of the one season where we didn't we have like 3 shutouts in a row or something like that. But even then, it was like we finished 6-6.
Yeah. In the Burt days, you're talking about like back to back, like Ole Miss and LSU.
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of mind blowing. I don't know if we'll see that again for some time. Hopefully, we will.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and I also saw another interesting thing from Ryan Silverfield. I do not know how true this is, but supposedly whenever he was going to take the job at Arkansas, he was like, numerous people told him not to, and he went as far to say, let me find it real quick. it was something around the lines of. I'm just gonna find it. I'm not gonna spitball it. Maybe I'm not gonna find it, and I will spitball it. But basically, it boiled down to him talking about the Arkansas job and said something about I could have taken the UCLA or the Auburn job, but I wanted to go to Arkansas and set the standards.
I respect that. I respect that if true.
I mean, if true, sure. Congrats on taking, I guess, the moral high ground, but
Like maybe the harder challenge of the three, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, how true do you really think that is? Do you really think UCLA was beating down his door, being like, "Please take our job"?
I'm trying to think. Who did UCLA? UCLA hired the coach from James Madison, right? Chesney.
Yeah.
Gun to the head, I want to say no.
I mean, I'm sure Auburn and UCLA
they talked
reached
to
out
him.
to him.
Like there was definitely chatter, I'm sure, but like I don't think he had like a contract in hand or anything.
No, and sue me, but you think Auburn was really gonna take Silverfield over Golish?
I personally wouldn't have, but I don't know. It is Auburn. They've made some questionable decisions in the past.
You remember that day that it got leaked that Alex Golish accepted the job to Arkansas?
Yes, I was truly believed it too.
I truly believed it, and I was so excited. And
I was honestly turning the fence on your check. I honestly okay, he did something good here. Just for it to end like that was oh.
Yeah, Hunter Yurchek is the king of making decisions just so sloppy and terrible. Before, Eric Musselman, before he left, making that stupid video of "Oh, you're still here."
That was the biggest head scratcher I've ever seen an AD do.
Yeah, and he's lucky that John Tyson bailed him out of that because he was going to look real stupid. Really stupid.
Well, dude, I was thinking about that coaching search, right? Where we hired Cal, and it was the names mentioned were Beard, Tang, Jans, and Daryl Walker, or kind of the four names that were floating around most of it. And dude, none of those four are making the tournament this year.
And one of those four got fired. Two of those four are on the hot seat, and then one's at UALR. I mean, really, it's going to be pretty hard to get fired from that.
I think so. He got lucky. I think it's literally we've all gotten lucky on some things, but that was just a crystal ball just dropping into your lap.
Hunter Yurchek has honestly been one of the luckiest people, in my opinion. If you look back on it,
I'm with you.
Shot in the dark somehow lands Musselman that is a program changer for basketball for us. I mean, Arkansas basketball now compared to before Musselman was hired, completely different expectations. Before Musselman, if we made the tournament, everybody was like, "This is awesome."
Good year.
Now, if we're not a decent seed into the tournament, people are like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And if we miss it completely, they're pissed.
I think people kind of forget Muss on that last year where he went it's a bad year. I think he finished under 500. He was going to have to make a tournament that year following, and he probably, I don't know. I'm always going to be a little Muss. I bet he would have. But people were kind of getting pissed with him at the end.
Yeah, and then also he hires Sam Pittman as a feel-good hire, mostly because he couldn't sell the job to anybody.
Well, that was even worse to me, just because in that coaching search, Ole Miss got Kiffin, Mizzou got Drinkwitz, and Mississippi State got Mike Leach. Like we so undersold. Like he like just was like maybe the worst route he could have gone. He went.
Yeah, and I mean, then we get that false hope of that 9-win season in year 2, and we're like, wow, Hunter Yurachek, you just found a diamond in the rough. That's awesome. And that was completely false.
Then you gave Sam Pittman that contract based on wins and everything. You didn't count the COVID year. It was just like there was no one in America that was going to poach Sam Pittman from you.
No, not a one.
And if they had, you could have promoted either coordinator at the time, Browse or Odom, and you would have seen zero fall off. Honestly, you probably would have seen like better throughout the last couple of years.
Oh, absolutely. And then the funny thing is too, Yurachek only likes to do a football coaching search when there's multiple other SEC teams involved.
Yeah, it's amazing. If we would have done it last year, I think it would have been us and who else?
Mississippi State. No, because Levy, this was his second year.
Yeah, I think it would have been like, I think there was one other opening maybe. Maybe not.
No, I don't think there was. I think we would have been the only SEC job open. He could have just pulled the trigger. And like the biggest slap in the face is you fire him, 4 games into the season this year, which means that you had the money to fire him before, but you were too scared to pull the trigger.
You wasted a whole year bringing Pittman back.
Oh, absolutely. Completely wasted season of arguably the best offense Arkansas has ever had. So that was just a nightmare.
And I do think Pittman, like, it's not on Pittman. Like, okay, yes,
no, I mean, it is.
Pittman's not a good coach, but like Pittman should have never been offered that contract. Or number 2, he should have never been there that long.
Yeah, I mean, riddle me this. Name one other SEC football program that's going to have a contract for their head coach that if you hit 6 wins, you get an extra year added on to your contract. No one's doing that. You should not be getting an extra year as a head football coach in the SEC for going 500.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The Pittman era to me is summed up on that Oklahoma State game last year. And,
or just any game this year in like that Ole Miss game, perfect. Memphis game, perfect representation of the Pittman era.
Or hell, that BYU game, the year we lost BYU, and we housed them the year. Yeah, then we housed them the year before when Browse was leading them. It's just, it was such a bitter. I knew we were screwed at that point. I think whenever Browse left was like the start of the decline, I feel like.
It was, and then the desperation hire to get him a little bit more time of going and snagging Bobby. Like, looking back on it, can everybody agree that was just an absolute desperation? Like, I have to save my job right now. I'm going to go hire this guy.
Yeah, I don't think I bet Pittman probably didn't want to.
No, because he knew as soon as he brought in Bobby, no credit goes to Pittman anymore.
I don't know. It seemed like when Sam was here, it seemed like he had the luxury of blaming his coordinators for losses. And
oh yeah,
it seemed like he also took the credit whenever they got wins.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It was the biggest contradiction possible. It made me sick, honestly.
Oh, and you couldn't like call him out on anything because then he'd get pissy about it. I mean, my favorite like clip from the Pittman era was this last season. Like it was like a game or two before he got fired. He's in a press conference and like they're asking him about like all the close losses, and he just like throws his hands up and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me, what do I need to do? And just like stuff like that. It's like the perfect representation of like the guy he is an O-line coach. He's not a head coach. He proved that he could not be a head coach. And the only thing he proved as a head coach is he could only succeed if he had good coordinators.
Yeah, I agree. Or I think another presser moment I liked was whenever we lost to Mississippi State 7-3. And I think we had a shot. We had Cam Little. I think it was like a 51-yard field goal. We hadn't scored at this point. And someone asked her, like, well, did you think about throwing the kicking team out there? I said, well, I didn't know exactly what to do. Dude, I've been out there. I'm just going to say it. I'm in sales. There's a lot of questions I get that I don't know the answer of. But, like, stick to your side and run with it.
No, yeah.
Like that just, but you say that as like the least reassuring thing you could possibly say.
Literally just say anything.
No, Cam was, hell, I would have made up something. The wind was, in effect, and I didn't want to have the kicker kicking it against the wind. Like
just
anything.
go up and say you trusted your offense.
Yeah, that too.
I'm no coach, but I can do coach speak a lot better than Sam Pittman could.
He never got the hang of it, too. That's the crazy part.
He was also so uncomfortable during SEC media days.
He never got good on those.
No, he was so bad at that. And, like, I get his first couple of seasons. You've always been a coordinator. You've never done that before. But he was in year 6 of doing it. And he just looked like a scared puppy up there.
It's just, I don't know which reporters terrified him so badly, but my gosh, like it was like, dude, I don't know. He's just, I'm not a Pittman fan. I think that's obvious, but like, thank God those days are behind us.
Yes, I'm very glad to put the Pittman era in the rearview mirror. Luckily for Ryan Silverfield, is
the bar is low, Ryan. The bar is low.
The bar is so low. I mean, our last 2 head coaches, arguably the worst 2 head coaches we've ever hired for football.
I would love to know what their total records are. Pittman's like right below 500, and Chad's probably
way below 500.
4-18.
Well, he didn't even finish out that second season.
So 24 games. Yeah, I think we didn't let him coach the last 4. Gosh. Well, then Lunny came in. I think he went like 0 for 3 or something. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was not pretty. Not pretty at all.
We were in college years. There was a lot of liquor drank during those eras.
Yeah, but the best part was when like the Chad Morris years was I got really good seats in the student section without showing up early.
I feel like I always got tickets offered. Like people weren't going to the game, so it's like, oh, sweet.
Oh, the tailgates were the highlight of the game, and the tailgates weren't even that good because no one was showing up, but it was just more fun than sitting in the stadium watching those games.
Free beer. That's how I learned that. I was like, kind of just go out and socialize, and then you go to the tents and watch the real games going on.
Everybody remembers the infamous North Texas punt return, and just that North Texas game in general. I was at that game. My parents came in that weekend. It was like family weekend on like the U of A campus. And I texted my parents at halftime. I was like, I left the game. Y'all want to go do something around town? I was like, this is terrible.
Or when Ty's Story came back and dude, it wasn't even a close game. Ty's Story came in and put BTA to Chad Morris and crew.
There's been very few times that I rooted for the other team in an Arkansas game, but that Ty Story game with Western Kentucky, I was a big Western Kentucky fan that day. I knew, I was like, this could finally end this clown show.
I remember getting the notification that Chad Morris was fired or whatever, and I was like, "Thank God."
Oh, I was so excited.
Hey, and Chad's at Clemson now with Dabo.
Yeah,
Match made in
Dabo,
heaven over there.
Dabo is just trying to set up his retirement plan right now. He just wants to bring back his buddies and just like go through one last hurrah because he, Dabo is signing himself a death wish by bringing Morris back on.
I don't know. And I really don't think. I mean, I think Dabo's problem was he had Garrett Riley, who I think is a solid offensive coordinator. Garrett Riley, when he went to the championship game with TCU, that team was like that offense was transfer heavy, and they never let Garrett Riley go transfer heavy.
Dabo hates the portal, which I get. You don't have to
He's
like
trying
it.
to adjust now, I think.
Yeah, he just is trying way too late.
Yeah, so he's like behind.
And I get it. Those older guys, they don't like change. You don't have to like the portal. You can outright say that you hate it, but you have to use it.
Well, dude, that deal between Pete Golding and Dabo this year was hilarious.
Yeah, and that's like one of the few times that like I do agree with Dabo in that whole scenario. But I mean, that's just the way college football is now. Like you can hate it all you want, but it's not going to change.
Oh yeah. It's crazy how NIL and transfer portal and specifically basketball and football how it is now.
Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised in a couple of years if there's like some kind of cap system. I think that definitely needs to be established. I mean,
I think
even
so. Just any sort of regulation.
I mean, in the pros, they have salary caps. I think you kind of have to do that now because it's still kind of the Wild West with NIL. I mean, you can still really kind of do whatever you want with it. I do think that there should be some kind of limit to what you can have per team.
Well, that was like one thing like Arkansas should have gotten all over from the start. And thanks, Hunter. Like look at Ole Miss. Like we were basically at the same spot after those year two Pittman and Kiffin, right? I think they went to the Sugar Bowl. We went to the Outback Bowl. Like we lost that game at their place and on the 2-point conversion. Like pretty similar programs, right? And Ole Miss Keith Carter completely buys in to NIL, and like he's putting winning as priority one to keep his coach and everything. Dude, I don't think Hunter. Like we know what Hunter's stance is on NIL, which I disagree with. But my gosh, like you should have just been all over that. You could have had something maybe similar to what Ole Miss has done the last couple of years.
Yes, Hunter Yurichek. So many bad things I could say about the guy, but one of them.
We're gonna let Lexington, Kentucky, find out about it here soon.
Please. That's one thing that's always blown my mind is Arkansas itself as a state, not a rich state. The University of Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, that is a completely different story. You have Walmart, you have Tyson, you have JB Hunt, you have all these, and also you got to throw into the fact that any business, like any big business that does any deals with Walmart, also has to have a headquarters in Northwest Arkansas. The resources and funds are absolutely there. Hunter did not market it. He did not go after it. He completely set everything back just because he wanted to keep integrity of the game when no one else does. We have to stop this good guy BS and quit trying to be taking some moral high ground when you haven't won anything.
I just don't. I mean, if everyone's doing it, you have to do it. And people are going to say peer pressure. No, this isn't peer pressure. This is modern business.
And like, let's say Arkansas went in fully with NIL and it came back to bite them like SMU way back in the day and got the death penalty. No Razorback fan is going to be upset by having big games and big wins vacated after seeing it.
Oh no! Like, well, look at Ole Miss. A couple years ago with Hugh Freeze, they got wins vacated, right? They don't. You think they regret taking the goalpost down when they beat Nick Saban? Do you think they were like, regret going to the Sugar Bowl? No. Like that's I don't know. I'm ready for Arkansas football to get up with the times.
No, yeah, and
But it
like
starts up top with Hunter.
it does. And let's take a look at teams with vacated wins. Arkansas does not have any football vacated wins because
We
we
need to
want to
change
be
that.
we want to be the moral high ground, whatever stupid crap. USC, they have vacated wins. Tennessee, Syracuse, SMU, Ole Miss, Ohio State, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Missouri, LSU, Louisiana, Kentucky, Georgia Tech, Florida State, Cal, even Arkansas State, Arizona State, Alabama. All of these programs have vacated wins. And the majority of these teams, except for FIU, Arkansas State, um, Louisiana, like the majority of these programs have won meaningful football games.
Yeah. Well, hell, look at basketball. Like Cal has vacated wins, and no one thinks about it.
No, and no one should care about having vacated wins.
Like Will
because
Wade, he has vacated wins. Sean Miller at Texas, vacated wins. It's not you aren't a bad guy if you get vacated wins.
good teams lose, great teams cheat. Go cheat and win big games. No one cares about moral victories anymore.
Hell, I almost think cheating will bring in more pros than cons. Like, hell, more people are going to donate. If people donate to more people would donate to Arkansas football if they were going 8-4 and 9-3, right? It's just a catalyst. It's just like a snowball effect.
Yeah, take your slap on the wrist. I mean, the wins, like, yes, historically, they won't show up anymore. But anybody that watched those games or at those games, played in those games, anything, those games are real. Just because they don't count anymore because something that happened doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I'm
Be a
with you.
scumbag.
Be a scumbag, but like wins bring money, and money brings in wins. So it's just gonna keep coming. Like
No one's gonna care looking back and just being like, yeah, Arkansas could have done well, but they took the moral high ground.
well, that's just never gonna be said though, because like we were so irrelevant that like it doesn't matter.
I love Arkansas football. I will never not love Arkansas football. But let's be honest, Arkansas football is a barely top 25 program all time. You have one national championship that kind of counts. Something has to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and respecting different results. Go pay kids under the table. Go the extra mile, because what's the worst thing that happens? Your historically above average football program takes a hit.
You lose nothing.
No, you don't lose one thing.
I'm with you, dude. I'm tired of it.
It's just so frustrating to, especially like you brought up Mississippi Ole Miss, very historically very close team to Arkansas. Have so much more success, especially recently, just because they're going out of their way, promoting themselves, doing all this extra stuff that looks goofy and dumb from a distance, but it got things done. Like, come to the SIP. That was so stupid, but kids loved it and they bought into it.
Or transfer to the SIP. That was clever too.
Just do something, please. I am so sick and tired of Arkansas being a laughing stock, especially at football. Like basketball,
We're fine.
Yeah, we've paved our path. We've done our time. You can't disrespect Arkansas basketball. It's the third, no lower than the third best basketball program in the SEC. Baseball, you're there with like Florida State as like one of the best almost champions.
And I can live with that. For baseball, I can live with it. Like I don't like it sometimes, but I can live with it. Football just has to step up.
If you're in the best conference playing against the best teams, you got to quit half-assing everything.
I'm with you. Like if you want to be a big boy, you have to act like a big boy.
You're in the big leagues, and
honestly, we aren't going to compete in football. If you aren't going to put the money in, just go to the Big 12.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. If you really just want to be brass tacks here.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing's going to change, you go to the Big 12. Big 12 also gets you better exposure for basketball. So, I mean, if anything, Big 12 will elevate your basketball program. The SEC is a good basketball program, but I'm going to say it. Big 12.
It's not number one.
Just because we won the last championship doesn't mean anything. No. Big 12 is still the top to bottom best basketball league.
I agree.
Baseball's not bad for them. You can still run things in baseball.
You could argue football is like kind of second now.
Yeah. And I mean, the sad thing is, even if you transfer over to the Big 12, we're still going to have to make strides to be a top team in the Big 12 in football.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, you'd have to go against Texas Tech, and Texas Tech is paying.
Doing things that we, for some reason, don't want to do.
I think this conversation, this could be like a 3-hour-long pod if we keep this going.
One more thing I'm going to add to this. Another downfall to the University of Arkansas success is the lack of support for high school football in the state of Arkansas. Any state that borders Arkansas takes high school football more seriously, invests more money into it, has better coaching, has better facilities, all of that. Arkansas has the potential of so many athletes all over the state, and especially in the Delta area, because we both grew up playing teams in the Delta area, freak athletes. But they had probably the worst facilities I've ever laid eyes on.
Yeah, or like hell, if I was up to me, I would prioritize Little Rock and go out.
Oh yeah, Little Rock,
like Little Rock Central, North Little Rock, Parkview, Hall, Sylvan Hills, Maumelle, Joe T.
I mean, PA.
I was going public more, but like if you go those seven should produce 10 kids a year for you. And then the Delta and South Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas should be able to produce another 7 or 8.
No, yeah, you should have a handful of legit ball players coming out of the state of Arkansas.
We have them in basketball. We have them in baseball. There's no reason that football should be this poorly. Like hell, us and Mississippi are like same size, basically. Ranked same in a lot of major statistical categories. And Mississippi has like the number one NFL player per capita of any state in the country. It's just like we're slacking.
The Arkansas Athletic Association do better.
Let me run it. I'll just every kid I can give me unlimited money, and every kid I send to the Hogs, I get an extra $50,000. That's all I'm asking for.
I mean, it's ridiculous that, not that long ago, Darren McFadden came out of Little Rock.
Broderick Green, Joe Adams,
Colby Hamilton,
just think
Darius Wright.
Just think of in-state Hogs. Matt Jones, Fort Smith.
Trey Flowers.
I can't remember exactly what city he's from. Who else?
Steve Atwater.
See that one? Hell, the Allen brothers. It just seems like we aren't producing those type of athletes anymore.
Ryan Mallett.
TK.
Tyler Wilson.
Hell no. I feel like Kane Archer. I still don't know what went on there. I don't care like how tall he is. He basically was undefeated till the last game of high school.
No, yeah. I mean, Johnny Manziel was undersized.
It's just gosh. Just do
Kyler
better.
Murray was undersized.
State of Arkansas, do better.
Please. I mean, like I saw a stat not too long ago, and you brought up that Mississippi has the most per capita NFL players produced. Arkansas has the most NBA players per capita produced.
Could see that.
You have the athletes, but they're prioritizing playing basketball because no one in the state cares about football.
Well, that's somewhat on the kids too. Dude, if you're a 6'5" power forward or center in high school basketball and you're kind of cold and athletic, you're probably not going to go to the league. Go play receiver, play defensive end, play tight end.
Tight end. Yeah.
Dude, we should be producing a shit ton of those. But we just don't. It's amazing. Why does Arkansas not have any DK Metcalfs or AJ Browns of recent?
First step should be all the private schools, they get their own league.
I'm for it.
You get more funding for have those private schools start fundraising.
I think there's 8 of them. So you can play 3 non-con games a year or 2 non-con games a year, and the rest is all private.
Yeah, I like that. And because what are the big ones? You got Shiloh, PA,
CAC, Little Rock Christian, Subiaco, Harding, Episcopal, Conway Christian, Catholic. We just probably said 8. And then West Memphis Christian plays in the Mississippi League.
Yeah, don't love that.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It never has, but I'm really surprised the Jonesboro region doesn't have a private school.
I am too. I feel that'd be a pretty fitting area to have one.
That's what we should do. We should start our own little private school up there and just go recruit all the local areas, make a little mini IMG.
No, yeah, imagine if Arkansas had a legit prep athletic private school.
Be nice.
It would be nice, but that's not going to change. That's not going to happen. We'll sit there and yell at the moon until nothing changes, because nothing will.
Takes money.
I get there's other bigger things than high school athletics, but it needs to change. Well, Fish, you got anything else to add?
I got nothing. I got Hogs winning these next 2, though.
Oh, yeah. Hogs taking down Little Brother tomorrow night. Hogs hitting the road to play Missouri for their Super Bowl, and going to get a decent seed in that SEC tournament. But I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. It's been from the 501 podcast. We'll catch you next time.